Well, it looks like the science books may have to be rewritten yet again. Pluto may be a planet after all.
Yeah, after being exiled, the space rock furthest from the sun might get its planetary designation back. Arthur Chien explains why some scientists are, well, flip-flopping back again.
The reason it's in the news we can explain. The NASA New Horizons mission that took off 8 years ago is but a year away from landing on Pluto, the former planet, then a rock, then a dwarf planet. Poor Pluto seems to be orbiting with zero respect. Is Pluto kind of like the Rodney Dangerfield of the universe? It's just not getting any respect?
That's absolutely correct.
Catching up with Professor Jason Kendall, coffee in hand, he needs no caffeine to speak passionately about the former planet that's now on the verge of reinstatement. It's a tough call, even for him.
I'm sorry to say I'm on the fence, but I totally understand, and because I knew Clyde, I will support the idea that Pluto should be a planet.
That's Clyde Tombaugh he's referring to as Kendall applies the popular scientific argument known as, my friend discovered it, so it's gotta be a planet. Now here's the hitch. There are some very large objects cluttered around Pluto, and for that reason, it gets no respect. And here's where we get a scientific rebuttal from the good professor.
It passes the Captain Kirk test. You can actually land on it, beam down on it. It's a separate world. It has an atmosphere, very, very thin atmosphere. Definitely has a lot of water ice on it.
How scientific is the Captain Kirk test, though, within the science community? Usually, the more time we spend on a report, the more clarity we get about the subject, and this is not one of those cases. So we asked the professor to bottom line it for us. What do we tell the youth in our society?
Whether or not we call Pluto just a planet without the word dwarf in front of it, or planet, doesn't take away the fact that it's a fascinating, amazing world that's worthy of exploration.
Got it? Just don't get Kendall started on which other planets we should be visiting.
You've got many, many other large worlds that are in the Kuiper Belt. It is. And then, oh, don't forget the 3,000 plus planets that have been found by the Kepler Space Telescope just in the last 5 years, orbiting other stars.
Lost in space, Arthur Chien, Fox 5 News.